Well, Josh Warrington, looking to become three-time world champion, part of that elite club.
2-weight, 3-time as well, so you can't feel that bit out, multiple weight, and 3-time world champion. It's that's why we're here. We wouldn't be here if I didn't think that I could do that.
Got a nice ring to it.
It's got a very nice ring to it. I mean, I'm surely getting into MBE material after that, aren't you? Surely.
Absolutely. Listen, Anthony Cacace, I mean, he put in a great performance last time out against Joe Cordino. You know, it was a big performance there. What did you take from that?
I kind of expected, I know that way. I don't want to be after time and say, I knew that was going to happen. But, you know, Joe, we've probably seen better days at Super Feather.
You think he was down to the weight, yeah?
No, well, I'm not saying that whatsoever, but I'm saying like it might have played a part. But Anthony, he can't do nothing about that. He took advantage of it, and he boxed really well. He hurt Joe, and he never let him up. And you know, I was surprised to see Joe just stand there in pocket with him. I thought he'd have been a bit more elusive and a bit more like slipping and sliding, but he just seemed to stand there and just trade off with him.
I mean, it seems crazy now, like, because it's gone so fast, but you look back at your career and, you know, you've been around a long, long time now, and listening to Cole Frampton, he was saying when he boxed you, he underestimated your power and just how good that you was, and he was saying, you know, Cacace can't make that mistake when he's going in with you. He's looking at it and going, he still sees you as a very dangerous force at this weight and at this level. Yeah,
I mean, Carl's very good friends with Anto, so I'm sure he'll have been giving him lots of bits and bats of advice and stuff. And yeah, I don't know if Anto's going to be taking me lightly whatsoever. But then is he going to look and think, well, last 2 fights he's lost. Last one he got stopped. I only need to clip him once. So I don't know. But listen, I think they're going to be preparing for a top Josh Warrington, but I don't think they're going to be ready for what I bring. You know, I've already heard him say that I can just do this, I can do that, I can move if I want to, I can box if I need to, I can go fight if I need to. But not giving me so much credit. You know, Josh just comes forward, he piles on the pressure. I think a lot of the stuff I do is deceptive, and you won't really realise what I'm doing until you're in there, I'm in front of you.
Listen, 96,000 people you're boxing in front of. You box in front of, so you've got a legion of fans there.
Yeah,
I reckon a lot of those are obviously going to be coming to Wembley. But what's it like for you boxing in front of 90? When you look at your career, Josh, right, and where you've come from, and people saying, when you first started out, people going, yeah, you know what, he might win a British title.
Yeah.
If he wins a European title, he's done really well. Now you're looking to become a 3-time world champion. It's quite insane. And doing it in front of 96,000 people is like every boxer's dream, man.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, that's nice, Spence. But Liam Gallagher's going to be there. I think I'm more bothered about that. LG's going to be there.
Hold on a minute. Do you know
never mind all the people in
Do you know if you're boxing before Liam or after? Do you know?
I think I'm just before. So
right. So you get a
you
can
can
watch it
just
as well.
sit back, get me a normal plug beard and sit and watch him.
You sound more excited about the Liam Gallagher performance than your own fight.
Because I'm a genuinely big Oasis fan. So yeah. So yeah, listen, I've boxed in big crowds. You know, I've done it many times. But ultimately, once you're in the ring, that bell goes, I'm not going to see anybody. I'm just going to be focused on that. No, you know, after you can look back and go, oh, they're nice pictures. Oh, look at them. But it's not like you're going to be focusing on Tony who's in Rose Head.
Yeah.
You know, I'm focusing on the man in front of me, and then it's something to like say to put on the CV after I boxed in front of 96,000.
Do you know what though? You are the type of fighter. And I think that's been proven it through you. When you box behind closed doors, you underperform. You're the type of fighter that feeds off the crowd, aren't you? You love that. You love that big moment, that big crowd. That sort of gives you energy. That feeds you as a fighter. Yeah, that can break some fighters, by the way.
Away from closed doors, I'm a laid back guy, and once the crowd's there, the pressure's on. That's when I come alive. So I always feel that it brings the best out of me when the crowds. Well, not crowds against me, but when the experts against me saying that it might right off, and then the crowds there as well. Yeah, that's when I thrive.
Listen, we've got an unbelievable main event as well in Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois.
Yeah,
it's all about opportunity for Daniel Dubois as well right now. Even though he's the IBF champion, it's about opportunity for him and how he deals with this whole big occasion. How do you see that fight going?
At the minute, I've got age. I've just edging AJ. I'm edging AJ. Well, he's right. He's on a trajectory of spite at the minute. He's got like killer instincts back. Well, that being said, do not write off Daniel, because if we'll look at the last fight, I know Ergovic is not AJ, but he took some heavy punishment and he battled back and he got stoppage. So yeah, DDD, he can bang. So AJ's got to be cautious, got to be careful, and I think it's going to be a great fight.
Listen, it's going to be a great card. You look at the card and you look down there and you like, you know, as boxing fans, we're spoiled now, aren't we? As in with these, not just the main events. When you get a main event like that, you normally go, right, well, the undercard can't be that great because obviously that costs a lot of money and it's all about the business side of things and all that. But you look down the card and every one of those fights, you know, could legitimately be a headliner. Yeah, and I mean, how good is it to be a part of that?
Well, again, it's just, you know, you go through the stages, you know, stadiums, arenas, and as a young boxer, you look and you think, I'd love to be part of that one day. I'm kind of living the dream.
It is a dream.
So you're living the dream, and you just got to take it all in, because one day it will finish, and just enjoy it all.
I'm glad you said that. How long has Josh Warrington got left?
I don't know, 1, 2, 3, who knows? No, I feel like...
you still feel like you're at the top of your game, though, yeah?
If I didn't, then I'd walk away.
Yeah.
If I didn't, then I'd walk away. You know, I know what I'm doing in the ring. I look at my last fight, and I was breezing that one. I thought it was easy, up until getting caught and, you know, the ref stopping it. So I do feel like there's still plenty left in the tank. But yeah, as soon as the day it's not there, then I'll walk away from it.
Josh, you know what? It is that... At that level, it's that moment, that lapse of concentration. You make one mistake, like you say, Lee Wood. You was going there and you're building up, and you're going really well.
Yep.
And that's as quick as it can change,
isn't
it?
Sport,
one shot changes it around.
Sport, yeah, it's elite sport, and you know, I think we're judged on every fight, which could be a couple of months. But footballers lose matches week in, week out. Tennis players lose matches week in, week out. You know, they never judge off that. If Roger Federer back in his day lost a big tournament where no one knew was off, they wouldn't write him off for not winning US Open. You know, it's just that we're judged on our last fights, and ultimately, you know, my last one I lost, but that doesn't mean I'm finished.
Do you feel now though, like with that, you feel that now you've got something to prove going in there? Because, like, you know, there'll be people now will look around and going, Josh Warrington, you know what, he's had an incredible career. He's had a long career. You know, he's been at the top for a long time. You know, is it now a case of he must win this fight to stay at this level? It's a must win. Did you feel like you got something to prove?
Yeah, I've always had that, Spence. To be honest with you.
But that feeds a fighter sometimes, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Being the underdog, or, you know, going in there.
That's what I was just going to say. From the early days, from the British title, European title, he won't win a world title, he's not good enough, he's beat Billy Selby, but he won't beat Carl Frampton. I've had it all throughout. So, yeah, that's what's given me the energy. Yeah, obviously having the amazing fan base that I have behind me, but then people have write me off. That's given me another bit of energy.
Well, listen, Josh, it's going to be an incredible week, an incredible fight night as well. Looking forward to your one. It could be one of those ones that stills a show with the stars. I was just going to
say we're still in the show.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
A lot of respects before each other. I've already seen him today. Shook his hand. But listen, we're going to have a barnstormer for 6 minutes.
Absolutely. Listen, put that friendship aside. For that time that you go in there, do me a big favour. Look down the barrel there and tell our viewers why they should listen on talkSPORT live on September the 21st.
So, for unrivaled commentary, the very, very best commentators, listen to talkSPORT. Yeah, it's all right watching the pictures, but you don't get the true experience. Get the sound coming into your ears. Create the picture in your own mind by the very, very best who know the boxing and weakness. Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior, become a 2-weight 3-time world champion, and AJ as well. Nice one.
The very best commentators.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.